back. I'm keeping an eye on my dropped frames, because there are a couple. I was in the middle of seeing if I could see anybody's with black skin in their beds here. Though I'm not seeing it yet. Okay, let me check one of the other deaths in this scene. So I think, was that scene 1 or scene 2? Not sure. Okay, this is scene 2. Can I see beds here? No. Okay. Well, so much for that brilliant idea. Is this scene 3? Wait, no, this is gonna be something completely different. Okay, I don't want to be in this scene right now. Do you want to check, Okay, so the other one was the cow. And I don't think there were any, beds present in this one. But I'm gonna look, just to check.
Here. One swing.
Yeah, nope.
I'll cut her throat when you've done it. Here?
Okay, how do we get out of here?
Before she kicks up.
Alright, so the next thing that we wanted to look at was, so I think we just did this one. We very much guessed this guy's name. We're not sure at all. Okay, this is another, so this is the next one to check. This is good because, we're not sure about his, we know this is wrong, but we don't know if his identity is wrong, or the cause of death, or both. But we will check that. So gun deck. And it's on the far side. So, oh, actually, you know what I want to do? Before I do that, I don't think I checked if I could, go downstairs when I was looking at these guys. I feel like I probably can't, but trying to check some very specific things quite carefully. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so the next guy died. I think it was this one? Yes, part 2 of 4, or Unholy Captives.
Watch your footing.
Watch your footing.
Give him the tea and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
Careful now. Take it slow.
One tick, gentlemen. There's a free shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
Okay. Okay, so this is definitely the cook because the way he was speaking. So I'm pretty confident about his identity, but maybe not the. So that means his way of death was definitely wrong. So I chose Claude, and I mean I don't hate that idea. But what are our other choices? Because this is obviously wrong. Now, unfortunately, I don't think we have two other people ready to go, so we're not going to immediately know if we get this right. Let me check. Now, this guy. Okay, so this guy is definitely a, or this death is definitely a seaman guy. So we could just switch in all of them. If we're confident with two other people. So we have one. And right now we only have one set, and we know this guy's way of death is not right. So, okay, so what's happening here? I've got an idea. Struck by tail. Seems right. Okay, so let's now let's check what else is going on here. I'm pretty confident with struck by tail. Not at all confident about that guy's identity. Were there other people here who I haven't identified? This guy is probably another seaman. We still don't know how the third mate died. Okay. We could, if we think these guys are both seamen, we could just go through the list. John Naples, Alexander Booth, George Shirley. Yeah, okay, perfect. I think there was one other black guy, and I didn't see any of the other African countries in the list. Okay, we're making pretty good progress here. Okay, no, unfortunately, we don't have anybody else's identity right now. How many people are we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We probably know the other midshipmen. It's probably this guy. Okay. double check who else is present here. So this guy like vanished at the end of one of those scenes, but we don't know what happened to him. Identified. So that's going to be another seaman for sure, but we don't know his name. I don't think I've heard anything that sounded like a Welsh accent yet. This guy... This tattoo is weird. He's also listed as easy to identify, which is bizarre to me. Hmm. I should keep an eye out for him, see if there's any other like distinguishing features or something. Like maybe he has a tattoo on his leg that we could see when he's asleep or something. I may also want to go back and check the bed numbers again at some point. Okay, I'm curious if hold on. I'm curious if we potentially have multiple people who are probably seamen ready to go. No, I don't think we have really many other causes of death set, unfortunately. Okay. So, who is this? So this is third mate steward. So this is either so one of these two guys is the fourth mate steward. I think it's this guy most likely. Just because he's standing right next to the fourth mate in one of the other scenarios. Okay, so here's this guy. I wonder if he says anything. Like with a distinguishable accent. No, I don't know why that cook is taking that guy. Okay, he's not carrying. He just like came over to look at it. That makes more sense. The fact that this guy is theoretically easy to identify is weirding me out a little bit. Clear the deck, move the boats astern, and throw the bodies over. Watch your footing. Careful now, take it slow. No, get back. Hmm. Is this the third mate? Wait, I have no idea who this guy is. What's going on over here? Who's this guy? Midshipman. This is probably the other midshipman, right? Is this the third midshipman? Yes. So that makes sense. What about this guy? Huh. We don't know who that guy is. We thought this guy was John Naples at one point. But John Naples is I think is a seaman, and that didn't sound right. Yeah. Could that guy be John Naples? Okay. It doesn't look like we can go into any rooms here, unfortunately. I probably do want to check the rooms when I'm not in a scene. So I don't think I've done that yet on the gunner's deck. But okay, there's quite a lot going on up here that we haven't checked on this scene yet. Okay, that guy's identified. So this is also a quote-unquote easy to identify guy. Do we think he's a topman? Wow, there's like everybody out here. Okay, how many people do we have ready to guess? Unknown, unknown. Unknown, unknown, unknown. Unknown, unknown. Unknown. Okay, literally nobody ready to go, unfortunately. Okay. So there's two, like, quote-unquote easy to identify people, which is weird. Maybe I missed something later on. How many topmen do I have left to identify? Only two. Assuming we got this guy right, which I think we probably did. Okay, I wonder if we can get hints about who a topman might be. Okay, I feel like that it would make sense that this guy's one. And maybe also this guy? So we could guess the two top men for these, and they also both have ways of death already set. So if we had one more guy that we were relatively like we thought we might know something about, we'd have a shot here. So there's someone that we have the way of death, but we haven't identified them yet. And that's what we're looking for. Okay, cause of death, but haven't identified the person yet. We have to have the full cause of death, though, unfortunately. And doesn't look like we have that for anybody really left. Ooh, that's gonna be we might have like identified everybody that we could, unless we can figure out what happened to the people who disappeared in that one scenario. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Do people disappear at the end of this one? No. I'm a little curious if I should like maybe fast forward to Doom and see if we can figure out who, like, what happened to the people here. Like, can we put devoured by a terrible beast on all of these? Maybe we need to be more methodical on that. Okay, see, okay, I know that guy. This guy I don't know yet. But he's supposed to be easy to figure out, which I think is bizarre. You have been fully identified. You as well. We don't know anything about you. This is the other black guy. Any, don't think that's helping us. He could be in any nationality, I think. Is identified. That guy's identified. This is the surgeon. Still don't know what happened to him. Who's this? And this. And we still think that's the captain's steward, based on some random Swedish we heard. This guy we think is the gunner. And again, he's very close to this guy. So I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb and say this is that guy's, this is the gunner's mate. Hey, Tony. That's the third mate. We haven't seen his way of death yet. This is the captain again. Yep, so this is probably first mate. Yep. Okay, did we check everybody in this scene? I think so. Okay, I don't know if we really learned anything else. Oh, we did get this guy, in this scene. Okay. Who's next? Checked. Okay. Already done this one, but we're gonna check the, see if we can learn anything else as well. Oh, also I wanted to check the rooms on the gunner deck. So, hold on, let me make sure I know what direction I'm facing here. Okay, so this is the back of the ship. So none of these rooms mean anything until we get over to this side. And this is bosun and bosun mate. Okay, just a tiny little room with a cannon in it. Tiny little room with a boat in it. This is interesting. Does this necklace mean anything? Also, is there a similar one, here by any chance? No. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can identify the, person wearing the necklace. I think I've already checked the bosun. Do we know what happened to him yet? Yeah, we do. Okay. Where is he? Alfred. This guy. He's not actually wearing the necklace, which is interesting. What about the bosun's mate? That we haven't seen, or we haven't identified. Is anybody potentially like wearing that necklace at some point? Not initially seen it anywhere. Should keep an eye out for that though. Yeah, or is that a pipe? Either way. Okay. So that should be bosun and bosun mate. And then on the other side, this would be the midshipman, which I think we've already identified all of them. And this is the stewards. Wait a minute. No. This is the midshipman, and that's the stewards. So this makes sense because there's 3 beds and there's only 3 stewards. Or, no. 3 midshipmen. And there's only 3 beds. Although there's only 2 beds in here. So I don't know. And then here are the first, second, third, fourth. Although I think we've already like identified all those guys, so I don't know if we're gonna like learn anything new really from going in the rooms. Anything interesting in these rooms? I guess these are also beds. Okay, now what the heck was I doing? Okay, so this is Unholy Captives, Part 3, fell down the stairs. Okay. And it's at the back. So I think it's this guy? We've fully gotten his cause of death. We have no idea what this guy was doing. Or who he is. I feel like we've identified some people who are marked as harder to identify. Without marking them. Do we have, I think we have both the carpenter and the carpenter's mate, yes. Midshipman, midshipman. I think that's a steward. Let's see. First, second, third. If this is fourth, then who is this? Would this be like the ship's steward? Wait. How many more stewards do we even have? I still haven't been able to identify the purser or the bosun's mate. And he's French. Ship steward from India. I'm a little tempted, to put this guy as the ship steward. Okay, who else is down here? That's the artist. That's the butcher. We've already gotten him. These were just two guys carrying thing. Those guys came out. And then hold on, what's across from the carpenter? Gunner. How many people are present at this one? 10 others. So that guy we've identified, but we don't know his cause of death because he like disappeared at the end of a scene. I mean, this guy's gotta be gotta be one of the remaining seamen. We just don't know which one. Okay, what was the dialogue here? Literally nothing. Hold on, can we get any clues from back here? No. Don't think I'm learning much from this one. That guy we've identified. This guy we haven't. I'm gonna put this guy as the ship steward for now. Gotta remember that that's a guess though. Okay, we didn't really get much from that one. Okay, part 4. Oh. This guy. So he actually died in a scene. Why don't I have his cause of death? If we get his cause of death, then we can guess his name because he's only one of a couple people. Okay, so where was this? Cargo hold. Did he I might need to go back to the other scene to check on that, though, because the fact that I don't have his cause of death suggests I missed something here. Or so. Why am I not finding him? What part of the... I don't know which side of the ship I'm on. Okay, that would be the lazarette, so... He's gotta be here, right?
Keep pressure here.
Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years my steward had never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself. Those ungodly beasts carry a curse.
Those ungodly beasts carry a curse.
Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses.
Come on.
What was that accent?
All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his...
Okay, wait. We got some clues here. What madness is this? 20 years my steward, and never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself. So... Captain... So he's presumably talking to... someone. Okay, yeah. That's why I have him as the captain's steward. Also is, who's this? The bosun? Do we have the bosun's mate anywhere here? Hold on, let me check the, what's down here? Okay, so I think that's, hold on, there's 4 doors here. Which side am I on? I think I'm opposite the lazarette, right? Okay, I am opposite the lazarette. So... and I'm currently facing this way. That's the captain's cargo. Bosun's store down here. Okay, I don't think that's really helping much. Oh, so he lost his leg. I don't really know how, though. Okay, surgeon. Surgeon's mate, surgeon. Wait. And we're guessing ship steward for this guy? Okay, I have to take a short break. I will be okay, so how do we what do we say is this guy's cause of death here? He lost a limb. But where's the blood trail going? Okay, what is the what's the dialogue here? All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg? Keep pressure here. Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years, my steward? And never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself. Wait, hold on. Could this maybe be the steward? I don't understand. I'm not quite understanding this scenario. Hmm. So that's literally the end of the scene, so it's weird. I may go back a scene and see if I can get any clue as to what, Oh wait, there's a sword here. Okay, hold on. I'm getting somewhere here. Just taking a minute. Really don't know about this. I also think this might be, wrong. Like maybe this is the captain's steward? Okay. And who are they saying John to? Is it the guy whose leg got chopped off? Okay, hold on. Unholy captives. So who is present here? That guy was not present. I feel like Captain Seward for this guy might be incorrect. Lift this out and take it below. What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? Dead friends, blah blah blah. Shell. Okay, then clear the deck, move the boats astern, and throw the bodies over. Watch your footing. Hey there, what's this? Give them to me and I can take a fresh, solid meal. Careful now, take it slow. That's the cook coming up to look at a shell, and he gets slashed. And then while that's happening, this guy falls down the stairs. From part 3 to part 4 is bizarre. Okay. Okay, I've got a... Okay. I think this is the captain's steward. Hey, Cass. Okay, I think this is the captain's steward. And he is the one speaking Swedish here when he says, Eridar, you fools. Al finds John in a worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg? And then these guys, so either this guy is John, but we think he's a steward, and there's no John's name steward. So I think this guy is, oh, come on. Come on. I like the correct person, please. I think this guy is John. If John is a, and that would also explain why they think he's easy to figure out. Because his name was there. And, okay, he was killed with a sword by the captain's steward, I believe. I'm pretty confident on that now that I've looked at this scene more. I like it. Some of the things about it annoy me, but generally overall, like, if you ignore some of the mechanics, I quite like it. Just some of the mechanics bother me a bit. I wonder if we could get a clue about what this guy is based on his, like, outfit. He's very, he looks a lot different than everybody else. Okay. There's also a lot of people here who I'm not identifying, or who I haven't seen yet. Okay, I'm pretty sure whoever this guy is, I've gotten him. Yeah, that's the first mate. This guy seems to be like the bodyguard almost. Is there anyone like that in like the crew menu? Also, how many people have I set up as possibly identified now? Gunner's mate is iffy, but also I don't know who killed him either. Although maybe when I get to that scene, now that we've identified so many other people, we'll have a shot at it. Same with the ship's steward. No. Philip Doll. Where is he in memories? Okay, we actually haven't seen him disappear after a scene. So that's curious. I wonder if we could deduce that he gets killed by the creatures that they throw him in the hold with. That might be a bit too much of a leap. Okay, what about someone who's like in charge of security or something? Potentially Charles Minor? I also haven't seen the purser. That'd be another Scottish guy. Okay, so do we only have one person that we think we fully have the set for? Yeah, okay, but there's at least 3 more people who we think we've identified. We just don't know who killed them. So I think if I keep going with the scenes, we will probably learn more. And my best guess for this guy is the bosun's mate. I'm gonna check the glossary real quick. General crew operations, that doesn't really help much. You don't see someone like who's in charge of security or something. Okay, was that the, can I get in this room? No. Although the fact that that is the bosun makes me think maybe that's the mate. Okay, let's go to whatever the next scene is, I think. How do I leave here? Okay, so that was Unholy Captives. And we think we identified everything, but we haven't confirmed this one yet. Okay, so next up is Soldiers of the Sea. People disappear at the end of this one? No. Okay. Where is this main deck? I think I might know which body that is. Got an ad coming up in about 4 minutes. Okay, was that this guy? Part 1 of 8. Yep. Okay. That guy's fully identified. I'm pretty sure I've gotten most of the top men. Yep, that guy's also fully identified. This guy, we guessed Persian based on his outfit. The only other two guys are English that we haven't fully identified yet. Okay, so this guy is 100% a topman. We don't know which one though. But we can get one more guy. Who's like ready to be fully guessed. Could check. I can't quite see what these guys are doing down here. Can I zoom in on this guy? I don't like that I can like see this guy but can't confirm like who that is actually. Okay, I can guess that these two guys are top men. And if the other one is correct, then possibly just switching these would be enough. Okay, that didn't work. All right, and oops, I also put the wrong thing in there. Okay, add time.